Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you all of the newest working glitches here inside of the Forge on Roblox. And I actually have a bunch of new ones that I think you guys will find very, very helpful, especially with the new update that just recently came out, I believe, last week or the week before. And I know a lot of you guys have been wondering exactly, there's a lot of stuff I'm going to go through. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Anyways, guys, before I get into this video, if you want to have a chance to be entered in my Game Pass giveaway, all you guys need to do is leave a like on this video, comment your username down below, and make sure you hype the video as you can see on screen. Make sure you guys go ahead and do that, and you guys will be entered. On screen are a couple winners from our last videos, so make sure you do enter up. You guys have 7 days to enter. Anyways, let's get back in the video. Glitch, I wouldn't even really necessarily call this a full glitch, but it is very overpowered, and it's something that I didn't even realize for a long time. So you head over to the new area right here. You can look and see, obviously, you need coinite to get over to this area. Right now, the boat's not even over here. I think someone went over there, but there's actually a very good method to get from here all the way there without using any coinite, because I know a lot of you guys were complaining about how hard coinite was to get. Personally, I haven't really had that much of a trouble getting coinite, but let me know what you guys think in the comments about how hard coinite is to get. But here is the method that I use. So you're going to want to use the angel race or one of the races that gives you or like some kind of jump boost like this. And then what you guys are going to want to go ahead and do is use your portal. Now I'll show you exactly how you're going to want to do this, but the very first thing I did is you just want to go like this and just jump over. Now you want to kind of time this better, but really quickly you just want to make it to these islands right here. And you can see I'm not really taking that much damage quite yet. Now obviously I have pretty good armor, but we're going to have to time this pretty much perfectly if we want to get from here to here. But you don't necessarily need the portal, but if you just watch this, okay? So this is gonna be overpowered. So we're gonna let myself regenerate back to pretty much full health, and I'm gonna be able to make it from here all the way here without any coinite, not having to mine, not having to do any of that. So I'm gonna let it get a little bit more before I go ahead and do it. All right, so we're getting close. We're almost to max health again, which is pretty peak. All right, now we're gonna have to kind of time this correctly, but we're just gonna wanna jump. And as you can see, I'm kind of jumping. I mean, I'm going in the water a lot, but we're just gonna keep running until we get over here. Spam this, spam this. We haven't taken too much damage yet. We may be able to make it over there without even needing to do the portal method. Yeah, we might not need to make or not use the portal method. So boom, we ran all the way over here. Boom. We don't even need to use the portal method necessarily, depending on how good armor you have. But let's say you start running out of health and you're getting kind of low in the middle. What you can do is just go ahead, place the portal down like this, then just jump onto the portal. Oops, jump up on the portal like this, and then regenerate your health, and then continue on. You guys don't need to pay with a stupid coinite fairy, whatever you call it. I wouldn't necessarily say this is 100% a glitch, but it's very, very overpowered. Once you hop down in this hole right here, there's actually a pretty overpowered quest that you guys can go ahead and do. And this gives you, I believe, 50,000 the Mass Strangler. I haven't fully completed it yet, but I know you can complete it. Someone said in my comment section every 30 minutes. I thought it was every day, but it could potentially be every 30 minutes. And now you can get here for free. You don't have to spend coinite. You don't have to do any of that. And then you can make a ton of money on top of that in this new, in both of these quests, really. The Angel quest, that's all the way at the end here, and then also the Mass Stranger quest. So you can do both of those now with pretty much no problem at all. And you don't have to spend any coinite. And just for reference, coinite is like a 1 in 15,000 chance to actually go ahead and get. For me personally, I haven't had really that much trouble getting it. I know not everyone is the same. So that's how I get here. You don't need coinite. You don't need any of that. As long as you have the angel race or any like speed mobility race, you don't really need to even use coinite. You can make it there really easily with pretty much just nothing. So that is that first glitch that we have for this video, but we do have a lot more other ones coming up in this video. So the very next one is going to go ahead and be a forging glitch. I have showed this in another video, I think, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now. So the purpose of this is to get a perfect forge. I'm also going to show you how you can abuse recycling to get a bunch of really good overpowered stuff. And if you mix both of these together, you can get perfect forges and then also recycle your items. So let's head over into this right here. And as you guys can see, we're just going to throw in some random slop. I'll just throw that in there. And then a bunch of uranium. Actually, you know what? I'll actually throw in poo mice. And then you guys want to go ahead and click forge. Now you have to do the full mini game. You usually would do. So we're going to, or the first full part of it. So we're going to do this part right here, go through this. This part is pretty easy to complete. Then after this part happens right here, you just click through all of this, boom. All right, click. This part of the minigame is pretty easy to complete. Now get ready. So this is going to happen right here. You need to go into your settings and then you need to change your camera mode to follow or classic or whatever. And then you need to go ahead and click right over here on this. Now we just crafted one thing right here and you're going to kind of leave your camera in the same position, but you guys will see that it's going to pretty much go in the same spot every time. So you can get pretty much perfect forges if you're good at timing at all every time. So it doesn't move too much. It barely moves at all on your screen, which makes it really, really easy. And then you can go back into your settings and fix this. Now I know a lot of people have probably seen something similar to this before, which is why I just decided to include it really quickly in the video. But yeah, pretty overpowered strategy in and of itself. Now the next thing we have is recycling. This isn't really even a glitch, but it is something that you need to abuse. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the strat for this. Mixed with what I just showed you. So you're going to want to go over to Woo right here. If you haven't already, you need to be recycling your items. They're very, very good for, getting your ores back. So this right here, as you can see, we have a Rage Mark, we have a Bear Natch, we have a bunch of like good stuff on here. So if we had a bunch of pretty good ores that we had to throw in here to get this. So this right here has Velshire, Snow White, Lightite, and we want to go ahead and get this back. So we're going to select it. And this is what we're going to get back. So we get 4 Sanctus, 3 Lightite, 2 Snow White, and 2 Velshire, which is, I believe, pretty much what we put in here. 3 Lightite. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what we put in there. And the reason why this is overpowered is because we can take these items again, the exact same items that we just got back, and then forge them over and over and over again. So if we're trying to get a specific item, like, I don't know, let's see, what item would we want to get? We'd want to get the Hellslayer. So we're going to click the lock button on this. So we need 9 ores. We have 9 ores right now. We're going to lock it in on this. We have a 100% chance to get some sort of straight sword. We're going to forge it. And then after we forge it, we can obviously get the 100% on it and all of that, but we can forge it now. And then after we forge it, we can just throw it back in the recycling and get all of the ores back and do it over and over and over again until we actually get this sword we want, which is why this is so overpowered. This isn't even a glitch, but I thought I would include it with the like 100% mastery glitch, I guess you could say, because it's going to make your sword really overpowered. You're going to be able to make the sword you actually want. Let's see, what do we get? We got some kind of, I don't know if this is a cutlass sword, but we got something like that. But then we can obviously go ahead and throw these back in here. And the reason, obviously, you can see why that glitch is good, because I'm terrible when they're moving around because I have to move my mouse all the way over there. But usually, it's just on one spot with that glitch. So let's go ahead and throw this back in the recycling thing. Boom, 100% mythic. And now we can go all the way back over to the recycling place and recycle this ore, or the sword. So we just did, I believe we craft this right here, select this, accept, and we're going to get these back. And we can do the exact same method and over again. It's pretty much unlimited. Alrighty guys, so the next thing I want to go ahead and show you is the enhancer. I wouldn't call this a glitch necessarily, but it is a very overpowered feature. So if you head over to the enhancer, basically what you want to do is click yes, I'm here to enhance, select whatever you're here to enhance. So I'm going to just select something that has no enhancements on it, like this. And then basically what you want to do is go ahead and get an auto clicker pulled up. I don't have one on screen that you'll be able to see because I'm recording just Roblox, but then you just go ahead and click F6, click this, click F6. And as you guys can see, it just enhanced it pretty much to the max level that I can. Actually, can I enhance it again? Yeah, I can technically enhance it again. So if it fails, I don't know, it's just like a easier way to do this to get it to max. So 5 to 6. And then I can obviously do it again with a legendary essence. So yeah, I don't know. It just makes it a lot easier to enhance that. And it doesn't take anywhere near the amount of time. Now, don't get me wrong, you still spend money and your essences when you do that, but you can do like 4 at a time or 5 at a time, which makes it a lot easier. I don't know. It's just a lot faster to use this method instead of sitting there manually clicking over and over and over again. But that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. We're on the road to 250,000 subscribers. So I'd appreciate it if you guys did subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.